All right, Joe is back from away. We Joe.
And away they do.
Yeah.
Oh,
And away
goodness.
we Joe. Well, that I'll say
At
it
least
for
he
us.
got it right one time.
And
so-
away we Joe.
Yeah.
Wow.
Here we go.
Get it?
And away we go. So we are going to now Saturday's race. We have the RACE11 Grade 1 Longines Turf. This is a mile and a half, $4 million at stake. Joe, who do you like here?
Oh man. You know what? The last pick wasn't really it wasn't an international pick. For me, it's not an international pick. Well, sort of. Domestic spending. He just looks really good right now. And the two Emmys, he lost by a neck, whatever. But everything since then, I think he has the distance. He should swoop up on them all in the end. I think just really incredible horse he is, and the works look good. I think everything looks up to par. I think he could win this race. If you're looking for maybe an outsider, probably would go with Broome, just because Broome has proven to win on a Grade 1 in Europe, and he's kind of like one of those where he doesn't lose his form, or he doesn't lose his ability, but he'll lose his form, because if you go back earlier this year, he's won a lot of great races over in France and in Ireland and all that. 20-1 just seems kind of ridiculous to me that you're getting that, but I think it's based off of his past two performances. Not so great in the Arc de Triomphe, but I think he'll bounce back. He looks like a good one for me as far as a long shot. So I would say Broome as a long shot, but domestic spending just looks really, really, really good. Hard to beat here.
You don't think Tarnawa can come back and do it again?
Tiona?
13.
Tunarawa.
Oh.
I don't. I mean, yeah. He looked okay. He looked good in the Breeders' Cup Turf last year. The last two races over in Leopardstown and then also in France, and Longchamp was second in the Arc de Triomphe. He can, but I don't want to take the 9-5. 9-5 is definitely not something I would take. Other than that, yeah, he has good form. He has a lot. He's winning all over the place, and he definitely has a shot. I want to try to beat him, but I think the draw is kind of an issue for me, because he's sort of like, he's in the back. So if he gets too far back, I don't think he's going to catch anything. So.
Gotcha. Who do you like here?
I like the 7, Walton Street here. I think this Walton Street could sit on a perfect trip, and the numbers are very big for this horse. And I think has kind of come over here, become acclimated, looks good. I'm gonna take the 7 at 8-1 with Walton Street. The other one was a 12, that Tiona, which I think is in the conversation, because big thing here is, if you look at it, throw a 3 back. And if you see the thing, that this horse doesn't like soft turf, and that's a problem. And guess what they don't have at Del Mar? Soft turf.
Rain.
So he likes the hard turf. Yeah, rain, which makes so I think that's great at 6-1. I think this horse is getting better. Throw out that one that people see with the 10 lengths, because the soft turf doesn't like it, apparently. And obviously the 3 domestic spending. Let me throw in the American here that has the best shot. So I'm going to go 7-12-3 on my ticket.
All right, AJ, who do you like?
Domestic spending, obviously everyone's talked about it. Chad and Flavian just is in great form right now. Let's go. So I took the 3. I'm going to go with Astronaut Shock the World again. Let's go. 20-1. Why not? Just when you look at this race, I just think that there's so many different people, or so many different horses who could come out and possibly win this one. You give me 20-1 on this horse again. Maybe you hit lightning twice. Let's try it. The other one I like is the 10 Yabir, second time, shipping in, who ran a really good race at a mile and a half at Belmont last time out. your second time over in the States is obviously comfortable over here. We got to ship across country, but obviously we ship from England to New York. I mean, it's about the same. So I like the 10 at 12-1 as well. I wasn't super sold on the 13, and that will screw us all, I believe, if no one picks him, because it's probably a really good horse. And then I went with Joe's the number 8 Broom, the Aiden O'Brien horse, who, when you look back at the PPs, looks very solid. And Frankie Dettori has won 15 Breeders' Cups races over here. So
there you
go. Can't bet against that.
Yeah, no, you can't. This is another race I went deep in. But I'm with AJ here on the 10. Ubir. He's coming off that stakesman at Belmont, like AJ already mentioned. He's shipped to Belmont, so shipping to Del Mar shouldn't be that much of an issue. This horse has been running in really strong company. I think 12-1. It's a good play because I am putting the 13 on my card. Tarnawa. This horse has just been racing really well. And let's see if this horse can win it again. Also, the 3 as well, I'm playing domestic spending, but no one's talked about the 11 here. Gufo, 8-1.
Gufo
I
yourself.
don't like no Gufo for me. I bet him the last time he didn't win, so I gave up on
He
Gufo.
burned you. I just think he's interesting. I mean, he needs that really strong gear here with this deep of a field, and that could be a big issue here for him. If he gets a clean break, we'll see how he performs. Definitely a horse I'll be playing in my exotics. But so I went 4 deep here with the 3, 10, 11, 13.
Yeah. And also,
I just want to. Oh, I was just gonna say. I just want to quickly mention. There's a lot of closers in this, and if you look at a horse like what Randy was saying, Acclimate, he could sneak in and take him wire to wire.
He could. I mean, this is another tough field. I think there's a lot of
Chip
talent.
Hilden, and a lot of times people don't realize a 1.5 mile on turf is won by the horse in front in America. It's just, it happens.
Yeah. Well, like you've mentioned, we'll see how Del Mar kind of plays out Friday and how the turf's running. And if it's, speed favorite, we'll see.
No, absolutely.
Yeah.
And the shipping,
Yeah.
I don't think the shipping so much travel time, guys. It's more getting used to a different track.
Yeah.
And it's way different in England than
Very
it is anywhere in America.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah,
so I think me and Sarah were talking. It's proven it can won on a.
Yeah, no, I
yeah,
know.
yeah. Because
And I think England's closer to
Just
New York.
travel the globe, England to New York to Southern California, and then just go around.
maybe you'll go to Japan.
Go to
next.
Japan.
We'll see.
Go to Japan and then go back. To
And then
England.
he'll stop in Dubai
Hong
and then go
Kong.
back
Yeah.
to England.
All
Yeah,
right.
Hong Kong, and then
He's doing
The
a world
Amelia
tour.
Earhart of horses.
There you go. That is our picks for
That's
the
not good luck for a horse. by
race.
the way.
No, for race 11 Saturday's card, which is the Grade 1 Longines Turf.
Yeah, most millionaires are like a lot of horses AJ bets can't be found.
There we go.
Ever.
Oh, you left the
Magellan, then. Sorry, Magellan. Is that better?
door. Okay.
And he circumnavigated.
Well, Joe, what are your thoughts? Do you have any other horses you're kind of eyeing on Saturday's card?
Oh yes, the Breeders' Cup Distaff, because I was staring at this race. It's probably the best race on the card. I even think it's better than the Classic. And I'm just looking up and down the field. These are a lot of really, really good horses. She Dares the Devil, Latruska, Dunbar Road, Marsh Lorraine, who's actually from Japan, that was in JRA, that went to the NAR tracks of the lower leagues. Didn't do so well there, so I don't know why she's here. But yeah, it's a lot of speed. I've looked at it. Everybody has speed. So I am actually going to take Clairiere because I really like that win in the Cotillion. And that's going to be a very bold statement for me. Latruska's good. She Dares the Devil, I think, was the only one that ever beat her so far. And I think it's going to be so much speed that no one's going to know what to do. And then all of a sudden, someone's just going to come over the top. So that's why I kind of singled out Clairiere here in that race.
Oh, I like it.
I like it because there's going to be a duel up front. We'll talk about that
Yep.
in a little bit. All right, Joe.
Joe, thank you so much.
And away,
great to
Joe,
be back
go.
on. Yeah,
And
and
away.
bye-bye.
Bye, Joe.
See you guys.
Thank you, Joe.